Hey guys, and today we'll be making abstract art to music. You will need 3 pieces of paper per child, some music with no vocals, a pencil, a fine liner, some felt tip pens or paint, and I forgot to photograph a ruler. To start this lesson, go through with your class what instruments you might hear in the song that you're about to hear. Obviously, you should know beforehand what instruments they will hear, so definitely include those on the list, but include some others as well. When you've made your list of instruments, come up with a shape or a symbol for each one. You could do smiley faces, zigzag lines and other things like that, as well as basic shapes, or you could do 3D shapes to make it harder. Each time the children hear that instrument, they must draw the shape that represents it, and they should draw it bigger for if they hear it louder and smaller for if they hear it quieter. This is how my interpretation went. Repeat this again, so get a new piece of paper, listen to the song again and draw the shapes as you hear the instruments. When you've listened to the song twice and you have your 2 pieces of paper with your shapes of the instruments that you heard, compare them and see the similarities and if there's any differences. So on mine, you can see that I heard the flute a lot because I have a lot of triangles, and I heard it louder and quieter because there's some which are bigger and some which are smaller. And then I heard the piano quite a lot. Every now and then I heard the harp and I had the chimes at the end, but talk through this with the class and see if you can compare what you got. Now get your 3rd clean piece of paper and choose which out of the 2 rough drawings you've just done, which one is the most accurate of what you have just heard. And you're going to draw this a lot neater now with a ruler and a pencil. I thickened up the spirals just so that I could actually colour them in, and then layered up the triangles a bit neater and obviously gave them straight lines just to make them look better. You want to fill the whole page so that it's bursting with music. On my scrap drawing, I just ticked off each shape as I drew it onto my new clean, smarter piece of paper, just so I could keep track of what shapes I had drawn. Next, colour in your shapes. I recommend colouring in the same shapes, the same colour, so you can spot them more easily. So I coloured in all my spirals a purple. And then when it comes to other shapes which are layered up quite a lot, so like my triangles, I chose a shade a colour that I had in several shades. So I chose green. So the smaller the triangle, I did the lighter or brighter the colour, and then the bigger the triangle, the darker the colour got, the more dense it was, like the sound, it got louder. If you want to, you can paint the shapes instead. I just like less mess, and also if you do colouring in, this is a really good homeschooling lesson that you could do. To finish it off, I just like to fine line around the edges just to make the shape stand out a bit more and to tidy up the edges of the colour if they're a bit messy. So there is your finished piece of music represented by art. It's like a secret code that no one else will know if they haven't heard the music. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this on a Monday and other art related videos on a Thursday. See you next week for more Art with Miss Burford.